Now, quite frankly, I'm not so sure how smart or strategic this would have been in light of the documentary that we just saw on the Brawl for All, which had heavy Vince Russo and Jim Cornette involved. As a matter of fact, those documentaries that they're doing and they're offering all their insight and being in depth and thorough on, the Chris Benoit story, the Jimmy Snuka story is coming up. They should do one on Vince Russo and Jim Cornette, just saying. But in light of the Brawl for All being highlighted on that show, the Brawl for All. Now, here's the thing. Ringside News, other various websites, dirt sheets, newsletters, and the professional wrestling world. Remember, this is the Brash, the Brazen Show. And if you didn't remember to share, subscribe, and share my videos all over Facebook, all over Twitter, all over Instagram, all over Snapchat. Tell everyone you know to watch Sean's View Entertainment. The biggest thing you can do is like, share, subscribe, and comment, and smash that bell, and refresh my channel. Refresh my channel multiple times a day. But we all know what happened with the Brawl for All. It was an idea that went very sour, real fast, real quick. It put a lot of careers in jeopardy. It ended careers. It put careers, yes, was it unpredictable? Was it entertaining at times? Did it have its highlights? Yes, but it definitely had its down moments. And I'm a big fan of Vince Russo. I am a big fan and a big supporter of what that guy did and what he represents. But did he have a lot of bad ideas? You're damn right. And this, sadly, was one of them because I remember I was 10 years old, 11 years old, watching the Attitude Era. So I have a very I have a very good memory. I have a very, very, very good memory of the Attitude Era because I wasn't watching the Attitude Era on the WWE Network as a new fan. I was living, breathing, and seeing the Attitude Era live on my TV set every single Monday night, every single Thursday night, Shotgun Saturday Night Heat, Velocity. I was seeing Saturday Morning Live. I was seeing Live Wire. I was seeing all these different programs. And then the Brawl for All came, and I'm like, honestly, I'll be honest with you. The Brawl for All, like I said, it had its moments. It was definitely unpredictable, and it was real. It was realistic. And it was a Vince Russo idea, but Vince Russo has had many great ideas. Quite frankly, he's had a few bad ideas, but still the greatest creative writer in the history of the WWE. Why? Just look at the numbers. The stats show what Vince Russo did. But there was a rumor going around that Vince McMahon was thinking about the possibility of bringing the Brawl for All back to the WWE, but to the NXT brand. Now, I'm not so sure how smart or successful that would have been, but thank God Vincent Kennedy McMahon, got talked out of the situation. They were going to bring the Brawl for All to NXT. Now, can you imagine if it would have been a shoot, if it would have been real, okay? Can you imagine what would have happened to those NXT talents? It could have been just as bad as what happened to the talents back in 98, 99 during the Brawl for All. I mean, it could have been tragic. It could have been a travesty. It could have been miscarriage of justice. So I'm glad that somebody got in Vince's ear and said, no, do not do the Brawl for All for NXT. Because the NXT guys, they're all young. They're all fresh. They're all up-and-comers. They're all green. They're all coming up the ranks. They all want to make it to the WWE. So if you insert the Brawl for All into NXT, can you imagine what that would do for the careers of them? Well, wouldn't it be too good? It wouldn't be too swift. And again, I'm not, Vince Russo was for all about Crash TV, compelling TV, entertaining TV. And Vince Russo did have a lot of great ideas. He did. And I support Vince Russo. I'm a supporter of the brand's Vince Russo. But I also don't think that Vince Russo killed WCW. Why? Because when Vince Russo went there, the WCW was already a sinking ship. The WCW was already going downward. So if you can blame Vince Russo, if you want to blame Vince Russo for putting one company out of business, you have to be out of your mind. Listen, I love your opinions. I love your comments. And I urge you to subscribe, share, and smash that bell and turn on all notifications. And the most important thing you can do is refresh my channel multiple times a day. But the fact that you want to blame Vince Russo for one man, you blame one person, Vince Russo. Vince Russo is the death of WCW. Vince McMahon sent Vince Russo over there to kill WCW. Actually, in WCW's dying days, I think Vince Russo did a good job as an on-air talent, to be honest with you. I think that was some of the best TV then, but that's just me, and I could be wrong. Listen, we'll agree to disagree, but I think the Brawl for All, out of a 1 to 10, I would give it a 5.6. or a 5.5 on a level of a good idea. Because, again, the whole idea behind the Brawl for All was to have Dr. Death Steve Williams win it, and we all saw what happened there. It was just all over the place. It was just something that the WWE at that time did not need, but they recovered from it. But there were a lot of wrestlers that, quite frankly, have never been the same from it. So I'm glad that Vince McMahon turned down the idea finally. The fact that Vince even had the idea, oh, let's bring the Brawl for All to NXT. Yeah, you want to talk about killing NXT, that would have killed NXT really damn fast. So, ladies and gentlemen, your comments, your opinions. Remember, it's so crucial. If you want the latest and the greatest, if you want the newest, if you want the most updated news and rumors in the WWE backstage in the WWE, Sean View is the face that books this place because I am the man with the plan, and I won't back down because Sean View Entertainment is too sweet to be sour. I love barbell plates. I eat T-bone steaks. I am Sean View Entertainment, and that isn't by mistake. I am here by design, and that's the bottom line. Subscribe.